Expansion in non-oil, non-gold imports accelerated, reflecting resilience in domestic demand. Services exports recorded double-digit growth in May this year before moderating in June. Looking ahead, improved agricultural activity brightens the prospects of rural consumption, while sustained buoyancy in services activity is expected to support urban consumption. The healthy balance sheets of banks and corporates, thrust on capex by the government, and visible signs of pickup in private investment would drive investment activity in the current year. Improving prospects of global trade are expected to aid external demand. In fact, so far as external demand and the improving volume of global trade is concerned, all the international agencies have projected, a good growth in global trade vis-a-vis the numbers that we saw last year, and the numbers are given in the footnote. The spillovers from protracted geopolitical tensions, volatility in international financial markets, and geoeconomic fragmentation, however, pose risks on the downside. Taking all these factors into consideration, real GDP growth for 2024-25, that is for the current year, is projected at 7.2%, with Q1 at 7.1%, Q2 at 7.2%, Q3 at 7.3%, and Q4 at 7.2%. Real GDP growth for Q1 25-26, and this is something which we are giving for the first time. Real GDP growth for Q1 of next financial year, that is 2025-26, is projected at 7.2%. The risks are evenly balanced. Now, it may be noticed that we have slightly moderated the growth projection for the first quarter of the current financial year in relation to the projection which we gave in the previous MPC in June. This is primarily due to updated information on certain high-frequency indicators which show lower than anticipated corporate profitability, central government, general government expenditure, and core industries output. Let me now turn to inflation. Headline inflation edged up to 5.1% in June 2024 due to higher than expected food inflation. Fuel remained in deflation for the 10th consecutive month. Core inflation moderated to a historic low in the months of May and June. Food inflation, which has a weight of around 46% in the CPI basket, contributed to more than 75% of headline inflation in May and June. Vegetable prices increased sharply and contributed to about 35% to inflation in June. High inflation pressures persisted across other major food items also, details of which are given in the footnote.